Hello everyone, Avon Wings, Avon family, my friends who are also here. How are you? Today I want to do a video on field time. Hi gorgeous man. I have been doing a lot of field time because it's something that I have always done, and I stopped doing, not completely, but not so often. So I started discovering new things, and of course, I'm gonna be sharing things with you. When when you do field time, it's like a totally different ball game. That's why I call it, because you get to know new people, you are exposed to new opportunities, and it's just a whole thing beautifully put together. That's how I call it. So thank you so much for being here. Hello Priscilla, Marinai, you're here, Mayi, and Lupita, and my husband Carlos, of course, Priscilla. Thank you. I want to do a couple of announcements. I want to show you the campaign 11 and 12 outlet. One of my favorite products. I'm not going to show you the whole outlet, but one of my favorite products on sale is the a new clean, the minis. They're $1.50. Hey Chuck, welcome. You're here. They're $1.50. They're great for basket making, and I want you to ask me questions. So everyone, I'm here live, so this is your chance to ask me every question you want. Hi Nina. I'm gonna be with Nina tomorrow, so she's one of the subjects of my live call. Hello Ellen and Lisa. Wow, I think I need to announce more the live videos. Hola Rosa, Jenny. So there's a lot of my representatives that are here. Thank you. So this is the what's new, the outlet book. With the outlet book, you have an opportunity to get the products that are going to be discontinued, so that you can offer your customers a great deal. I suggest that if you're going to be buying, Angela said it was sold out. Okay, so no more. But you know, this is, I got a few before, but they were at $2. They were not $1.50, but these are $1.50. So Angela says they're sold out. Put them on your purchase order anyways, because sometimes you know, they might show up, somebody might not order them, and they come back in the inventory. Who knows? But it happens. Another announcement. This is a flyer, campaign 11 flyer. We did a it was like a test drive for letters from the heart. Here it is. Avon sent us one, and we wrote each other a letter. These are beautiful. They decided not to continue to do them. I don't know what the reason was, but they have some supplies. They're gonna be here while supplies last. So if you're watching this video, get it, because they have a lot of great messages. That's my favorite memories of you and me. You can do this with your husband. You can do this with your family, with your kids. There's something I never told you. Ooh. What else is the message? The little things you do that bring us together. Nice. Another one is the most valuable lessons you have taught me. Where are my glasses? And what I want to thank you for, okay? And your strength, I admire the most. Things that I love most about you. My hopes for the future. See, and then you are my superhero. This is the one that I wrote to Carlos. See, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. And then it has some stickers and some nice things. Let me get my glasses because I know you are gonna ask me some questions and I can't see the letters too well. Right here. Okay, so get it, please, because the reason why I like this is because sometimes we don't stop and say thank you or be grateful for something. And this little book here says it all. It can be like a little, like a little family thing that you do at home. It has a lot of great messages. So that's here, campaign 11. Okay, and my curls. Those are some of the questions that you guys asked me, and I wanted to go over it because that way it'll help your sales too. I straighten my hair sometimes, but when I don't have it straight, I let it rest because it gets damaged. I use the argan and the advanced. They're both advanced techniques. They're great. And for my customers who have curly hair, this is amazing. I don't use anything else but this. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm already answering that question. I just put this on. I wash my hair and I put this on, these two products. And when I'm going out, if I want to keep them longer, then I use the Curl Commander from Mark. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. So let's see. Okay. Hello, Karen. From Tallahassee. Hi, thank you, Nina, Melissa, Karen. Hello, Sandra. It will be a special gift for someone. Yes, Sandra, amazing it is. Thank you, Amber. Yes, I already told you how I get my curls. Avon, all Avon. So let's get started. I'm gonna be watching for your questions, okay? Okay, why do I say that field time is duplicatable? Because it is. If you do not have the money to invest, to purchase leads from the company, especially when you're starting, you're on a budget, you're making money, and you don't have the money to invest. The leads from Avon are, for the standards, they're $4, and for the premium, they're $10. I purchase leads from Avon. However, I find that the leads that I generate out in the field are way more effective than the ones that I generate, that I receive from Avon. I have great leads. One of my leads that converted to a representative is here in this training, and I'm grateful to receive them. That's why I buy them. However, I have found that I have a better control of how I develop the leads that I find in the field, because they're going to be able to duplicate what I do. They came into the company because they wanted an opportunity, and they found it by following the opportunity that I gave them. If I was out tailgating, or if I was out doing prospecting in the parking lot, or if they found one of my books at a business, then that's how they're gonna take on the opportunity and duplicate what I do. I have covered this in several videos. However, I wanted you to actively ask me questions, because I see some activity. You doing events, doing some field activities, table activities, but I don't see a lot of consistency. I don't see the representatives going out there consistently enough to produce the results that they need. And it kind of concerns me, because I don't know what's happening in everybody's situation, but I would like to know. That way I'm able to help you. So please ask me questions and let me know what it is that is stopping you from getting out for a few hours and connecting with people, looking for people who are looking for you. That's how I call my prospecting events. We're looking for people who are looking for you. So, the first thing that I like to do when I am developing a representative is ask them about a schedule. I have a schedule. I have a schedule that I follow very seriously, to the point that I do not cancel activities, I do not cancel events. I follow that schedule to the T. And I'm wondering, how it is. What is it that you're doing daily? What is your schedule daily to allow you to spend some time in the field connecting with people? So I'm going to give you different things of what I do. Of course, I'm not out in the field from Monday through Sunday, which I would love to be. However, I have to do other activities. Like when I'm here, I do my baskets, I do my follow-up, I work with my assistant, I send out text messages, make calls, follow up on my leads, delegate leads. So I have a full schedule also when I'm here. And I do take some time off. Don't take me wrong. I do take some time off, but I'm not these kind of people that say, oh, I need a vacation. I don't need a vacation, because what I do is so it's good. I have fun doing what I'm doing. So when you have fun doing what you're doing, a vacation is not important. So look at your everyday life and see if you're having fun with what you're doing, or if you are just living your routine, the same mundane life, as I call it, when it's not going well, or if you just willingly getting out there and working on your millions. Like I said, we are in our working years, and I don't see myself working this hard when I'm retiring. That's why I want to put in 100% of my efforts while I can, and I do it with passion. I do it because I like it, and people in the street out there can see how much I love what I do, and that connection transmits when I'm speaking with someone about the opportunity. That's what's important. If you're out there not happy about your day, if you're there because you have to, then your approach is not going to be the same. You're going to find people rejecting you and saying no. I want to share my prospecting bag. I have shared it with you before. All of you know that I do my bombitas. These are the ones that I did with this brochure. And you can basically put anything you want in your bombitas. I choose to put a sample. You can put one or two. You don't have to put a brochure if you don't have it. You can get the baggies from Dollar Tree. Put a sample, a business card, your recruiting flyer, and your fundraising flyer. And then what I do like to do is put my label in the back here, because when I have my label here, when I'm connecting with someone, I let them know Hi, I'm looking for new customers and also new team members. And I direct them. I let them know this is how you can purchase the products from me. Call me so that I can send you a code so you can have a 10% off your order online. And you can also join our team using this reference code. So I actually have a conversation with the person when I hand them out their free sample, their bombita. I carry this everywhere I go. And then it just makes me want to give out my information, put it in the hands of someone. Then I have my books, I have my samples, okay? And I have men's samples here too, in case I need to do that. Then one of the most important things is to have something so you can write name, numbers, and also a pen to write their information so that you can do the follow-up. Now, in terms of helping your team, I like to, when I'm developing someone, I like to go to their area because they have so many opportunities in their area that I want to be able for them to see how they can conquer their own market. Okay, I have a question from Nina. Hello, Jen. Let me see if I have previous ones. Priscilla, Tracy, good afternoon. Lisa, thank you for being here. Nina says, where do you get the codes for the discounts on the website? You can Google them. When you Google Avon online coupons, and you will always have access to the latest coupons for your customers to have. The Welcome 10 is the one that is going on now. That's the only one that I know is active. If you have another code, please share it. But this one will give you 10% off any size order. Any size, even if it's a deodorant. So it's Welcome and the number 10. And of course, if you have and this is a one-time use for the customer. And if you have a $40 website at the time of checkout without taxes, then you also get free shipping. Chuck says, do you toss brochures? I stopped tossing brochures because it was too much waste, and we don't get. Priscilla says also on our newsletter. Great, yes, very good. For those of you who read, good. I read, but some of you don't read, so that's good. And the Avon newsletter, which comes out every 2 weeks, there's also the codes there. And the sales that you have on your website. Thank you for sharing. Chuck says that if I toss brochures, I used to. However, we do not get the amount of brochures that we used to get before. Some of the brochures were given to us. Now we have to purchase them. And I think that's a waste of money, and it's something that is not duplicatable. The return on tossing brochures is very low. It's less than a 10%, which is extremely low. For example, if you toss 100 brochures, you might get one call or no call. It's a hit or miss because it depends also on the area. How do I use my old brochures? I hand them out in the hands of people. If you are out actively doing events, you're gonna run out of old brochures. For example, I have the Campaign 10. I'm gonna continue giving out Campaign 10, but I got rid of all the Mother's Day because it's gonna be out soon. Do you toss? If I have a lot of old brochures, then I will toss them because sometimes we get stuck with boxes and boxes and boxes. Some representatives that have old brochures and they say you can have them. I don't throw away anything. I put them to use all the time. But if you have extra ones, a lot, and you don't have any way of going out and giving it and put it in the hands of somebody, then yes, do the tossing. I just don't want them to end up in the trash, because the trash is worse than no tossing. Another idea to get rid of your old brochures is to go to the businesses and put a stack of brochures. They will let you. Trust me, I haven't had any business lately tell me no. Go to the small businesses. Priscilla says tossing yields 5 to 8%. Sometimes, because I remember one time we went, my husband actually, and he's here on the call. He hung in an apartment building. It was over 1,000. It was a mixture of brochures and flyers, but it said Avon with my information, and I didn't get not even one call. That was many years ago. So when you're tossing, be prepared for not getting a call also. So let me tell you what works better than tossing for me. When I go, let me see, what do you just, Chuck says, do you just put a campaign? Do they on only the brochure you're going to use? I don't put a due date. That's a great question. I don't put a due date on any of my brochures, because if a customer passes that due date, then they throw away the book and they don't call me. Or they call me and say, I need another book because the one you told me, you said it expired on this day. And all the specials, I mean, I can tell you, I have never had a problem ordering a product that has not been around the price from an older brochure. Sometimes you can get them even cheaper. So it's important that you do not, I don't even advertise this is an old book, call me for a new brochure. I don't do that at all, because I don't want to waste labels. I don't want to waste no more of my time putting labels that people have to read other than my name, my number, my email address, my staravon.com with the reference code. So I don't want to add on another label. Now, some of you ask me, how about if they call you and it's an old brochure? I take the order. For example, somebody calls me, I have an order. Tell them what campaign is it, and they tell me the campaign. I don't say, oh no, but that's an old campaign. No, I tell them, okay, give me the order, and then I will look up to see if the products are available, and I will get back with you. Okay, that's what I tell them. Minus jewelry and clothes, every third campaign is the same as the previous campaign. Thank you, Priscilla. I didn't know that. You're very knowledgeable. See, I did not know that. I always search. I always like to search, and if it should say kinda, and if they are around the same price, then I just go ahead and order it. If I'm losing a few dollars, it compensates. It compensates with the the products that are ordering that I'm making commissions. In reality, you're gaining a new customer, because that customer is buying from you from the first time, and that's somebody that you gain by just handing out a book that was going to end up in the trash. So you see the difference? Chuck says, thank you. I used to throw old ones out. No, don't throw away anything. Even the what's new, the old what's new, I use for to find helpers. When I'm out there, I dedicate some time to do says short-term loss, long-term gain. Yes, absolutely yes. You gain a new customer with a brochure that was going to end up in the trash, and then that's going to be a continual repeat customer that you didn't know you had. Thank you, Chuck, for sharing that. And okay, so if you I lost my thought. See, I can do two things at the same time. Okay, even that, what I was gonna tell you. Thank you, it came back. When you have, when I go out to prospect, and this is important because I didn't realize this until it actually happened to me several times. Before you go prospecting, determine what it is that you're going out prospecting for. If you're going out prospecting for customers, then do that. If you're going out prospecting for helpers, then do that. If you're going out to prospect for new team members, then do that. I'm gonna tell you why this is important, okay? It doesn't mean that you're not going to connect to any of the other two. It means that your first approach is always going to be that prospecting that you're doing. If you're, for example, let me give you the line for prospecting for customers, okay? I always use my bombita. I'm going to tell you why. Because I get less no with my bombitas. Do you go door to door prospecting customers or recommend? Okay, I love the door to door, but if you're by yourself, I recommend that you don't do it, to go with somebody else. If you're gonna go door to door, then use, instead of knocking on the door, just get your bags and hang them on the door. Because what I have found is that when you, for example, an apartment building, that's when you're gonna get the most of your door-to-door prospecting. When you're going to that apartment building, there's gonna be people that are walking. You're gonna be able to visit the office or the apartment building and be able to leave your books as well. And you can also leave a book in every door without knocking on the door, just hanging them and going. And then the people that you see out in the streets walking or outside, then those are the ones you approach. So I do love door to door. However, it's a difference when you're going by yourself or when you're going with somebody else, okay? Let me tell you about the difference between finding customers, helpers, and team members. For example, I'm going to give you the approach finding customers. Hi, I'm with Avon. This is for you. It's a free sample. We're in the area looking for customers. And then the person, oh, thank you. I love Avon, or, yes, thank you so much. I asked them, what is your favorite product? What products do you use? And then the conversation starts depending on what the person tells you. So now let me go to the helpers. When I go finding helpers, I take the what's new with me. I don't have one back here. Yes, I do. I take the what's new with me. And then I approach someone, I give them my bombita. Hi, this is for you, it's a free sample. I'm with Avon. I'm in the area looking for helpers. And then I ask, what is your favorite Avon product? You just want to open a conversation. I want to show you this, and then I tell them, I would like to show you this. The reason why we're looking for helpers is because I would like to give you access to my discounts. I know you have a lot of friends that you can talk to and take orders from me as well as payments. And then I show them, look at this deal. See, just by becoming a helper, you can get a set of 6, a set of 12 for $41.98, $41.40. Okay, this is our newest fragrance, and I leave it with them. You know, I say, oh, that sounds good. How would you like some free products and my discounts? Yes, I would like that. I give them a book. I give them a full-size book, okay, my bombita. And then I ask them, can I call you tomorrow? Okay, can I call you tomorrow? Yes. What's a good time? And then I have them write down their information here. Okay, I will call you tomorrow so that you can let me know how you did with the brochure. Thank you so much for your time. And okay, now let me do this, the looking for team members. Okay, but let me tell you, if that person says, oh no, I have been looking for an Avon representative, I would like to become a representative. Then you say, oh, that's great. Then come over here. Let's get you set up right now. Take your phone out so that I can show you the steps. If they don't have time, you say, okay, can I call you tomorrow? What time? Or you can also tell them when you get home, go to the staravon.com, and then you can use my reference code. Okay, so that's the for looking for helpers. Now, I'm gonna answer your question now, Chuck. Give me a minute, because then I lose my thoughts. So then when I'm looking for representatives, when I look for representatives, I do this. Hi, I'm with Avon. This is for you. I'd like to give you a free sample. And I always like to say we are, even if I don't have anybody else. But I like the word we. We are in the area looking for new team members. Have you considered starting your own Avon business? How can an additional income help you right now? You can earn an additional $200 every 2 weeks, $400 a month, and I am going to be your mentor. I will show you how to do that. And you know, the conversation starts, you know, when was the last time that you purchased Avon? Do you have a job outside your home? And just establish a conversation. Do you have any children? You have children. You know, it will come to you as people start, you know, connecting with you and sharing. People like to talk, believe it or not. They like to talk about themselves. So don't be shy to ask questions, and don't be shy to share your story, okay? So let's go through the questions here. Let me see. Tracy says, I started a little side business called Swag Bag Central. Book bombing with a twist. I charge all the direct sellers to add their marketing materials. It pays for all my books. That's awesome. See, I do that too. Except that I don't charge. Like when I'm doing that's great, Tracy. That's awesome. When I do the market, I like to put together a swag bag so that when they come to the table, I have all the vendors also information in there just to help them out. And they do the same for us. We kind of help each other like that. And then if you have a friend that does another direct sales company that is not in competition with yours, then, you know, by all means, share their business card, because we're all here to help each other out. So that's great, Tracy. And thank you. Chuck. Hi, Chuck. But you said that you only have one what's new. I know we get one what's new, but you can purchase them when you are in leadership. They are 30 cents each, I believe. I always buy them by the quantity. I get a lot of them. Also, check with your district, because they get a lot more what's new, and they can give them to you even if they're old, so that you can do your prospecting for helpers. One of the ways that I get my what's new without breaking my pocket is that I ask my district manager to save me anything that she has, so that I can have my materials to find my helpers. Great question. No, I don't photocopy it. That's too much money and work. We have access to our what's new via our website. Yes, you can also do that too. If you don't have it and you're looking for customers, you can tell them I will send you the sales, so that you can see how you can benefit from becoming a helper. Do you have to be a team leader to sign up people and start a team and mentor? That's a great question, Nina. You don't have to be a team leader. You can just start your business today and sign up your first person today. So your reference code, your website. The back of your website is your reference code. For example, my website is milagrosgarcia.avonrepresentative.com. Then I ask my prospects to go to either startavon.com or sellavon.com, and then my reference code is Milagros Garcia. Your reference code is the back of your website, that unique name that you created. So I hope that answered your question. I just mean when we give our actual copy. Yes, ask your district manager to do it, to let you have the what's new. They get extra ones from Avon if you don't want to buy them. And also the other representatives, I usually also do representatives, tell them, hey, save me your what's new and the old books that you don't want. And they do it for me. And then when I see them, I just pick them up from them. I do this in a whole county, doing a different city each week. I actually do 300 to 600 bags a week. We go door to door. Oh, that's great. So you're prospecting for your business and you're making money and making other people's money. Very good. See, you gotta do what you have to do if you wanna. That's extra money to pay for your supplies. So thank you for sharing, Tracy. And show me this. Don showed me the startavon.com and code. Yes, that is the one that you use. So yes, ask questions. Please keep asking questions. When you tell prospective team members that they can earn an additional $200 every 2 weeks, do you tell them how if they ask? That's a great question. I sometimes do if I'm doing training, and my answer is always, for every 20 customers that you service every 2 weeks, you earn $200. Okay, as simple as that. You find 20 customers, and the average sale is always going to be either that it's going to yield to 200 or more. For some reason, it always is. Some order less, some order more, but that's the best way to guarantee your earnings. Just like when you have a job and you say, okay, I'm getting paid $20 an hour, then it's the same thing. You're getting paid this much by servicing 20 customers. You service 20 customers, you're going to guarantee at least $200 in earnings every 2 weeks, $400 a month. And you can do it also with helpers, because people can find you customers. You can find a lot of customers, a lot of business with just one person that have access to your, to their friends. It gives you access to their friends and their family. Another thing that you can do, for those of you who like to do parties, I love to do parties and I love to do product demonstrations. That is a great way to have access to other people that you don't know. For example, if it's too cold out there, if it's too hot, then consider doing parties at other customers' homes. For example, if you have a customer that you have to deliver an order, tell them, look, I have some time allocated this day. Could you get some of your friends together? I'm gonna demonstrate the new product and I'm gonna bring you all some goodies. So for doing that, you can do raffles. You can take but your baskets, you can raffle your baskets. You can give products from the outlet. This is $2 and change minus your 40 or 50% commission. So you can give presents, you can give gifts that comes out of your Avon store, just by having them give you access to their customers. There's bundles that you can break and give customers a free product just by them giving you access to their customers and friends. So that's another idea if you're live in a place where it's too hot or too cold, too rainy, too humid. Natasha, Millie Mondays. And then you're gonna have me tomorrow, Millie Tuesdays. Thank you. So you can only order in the outlet magazines when it is the correct campaign. That's a great question. It depends, because you can find just about any product. When you put the product number, it'll show on your purchase order. So it doesn't matter if the campaign already passed. If you have a product number, look on the search for all 3 campaigns and check the product availability, and you might be able to get it even if it passed. Where we can find the recruiting and fundraising flyers. I made my own. I have a website. It's builditbignow.com under training and then flyers. It's builditbignow.com. I have the flyers posted there, as well as my earnings, my testimonial is there so that you can use as well. And consider taking testimonials. Even if you're not making the money now, you can use somebody else's testimonial. I share mine. Other representatives share theirs as your upline, or anybody that is willing to share how much money they make from their 1099. So that you can say, hey, look, my friend makes this kind of money, and I'm looking for people who want to do the same. I did that. I was making $21 every 2 weeks, and I did not know how I can encourage somebody to join my team when I was not making the money. And I had a check from 2 of the seniors, 2 of the top back then executives, and I showed everybody how much money they made, and I told them, this is my friend. I didn't even know who they were until I started going to the events. So that's why I'm telling you, if you have a chance to go to Rep Fest, please go, because you are gonna network like a maniac. You're gonna meet so many great representatives. it's everybody there is excited to share their experience, what they do. So make sure you make it to Red Fest. Register today. Make the sacrifice to go to Red Fest. But anyways, I until I didn't start going to the other events is when I met the other successful representatives that I showed their earnings while I was getting to where I am. And then they said, they asked me, when I approached them, I said, look, I want to show you something. This is the potential that you have in this business to earn a six-figure income. People like to make $100,000 because less than $100,000 is really not that motivating in today's economy. We live with less than, you can live with less than 100,000, but you can live comfortable with more than 100,000. And if you talk to people and you let them know, look, my friend earns a six-figure income with the company, and that's what I did. I said, this is my friend. I didn't know them, and she earns a six-figure income, over $100,000 a year, and I'm looking for people who want to do the same. And they asked me, do you make that kind of money? And I said, I'm on my way, and I'm looking for people who want to do the same. Are you with me? Do you want to join my team so that we can grow together and build a $100,000 income together? So let's face it, okay? You know that when you need your $100,000 earners. When you have 10 $100,000 earners in your organization, your first generation, you're gonna make, if not more, close to $1 million a year in earnings, because you have your $100,000 earners, and your checks are gonna be up there, 50,000 or more every 2 weeks. So don't settle for 100,000. That you look for your $100,000 earners. Seriously, you have to look for those. This is a duplicatable business, and I'm showing you how to duplicate the field time, because when you find people that are out there that found you and are following you on the opportunity, then those people are going to do the same thing that you're doing, and you're going to be able to grab them and mentor them and take them, and they will succeed just like you, because all they need is their time, not their money to invest. They need their time to build a business out in the field. Okay, so that's what network marketing does. It's a percentage of your organization duplicating what you do, and when they duplicate what you do, they make money and you make money. Okay, there's no other way, no other formula. You want to succeed? Help others succeed, and you're gonna be able to succeed. As simple as that. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, thank you, Chuck. You're awesome too. Natasha says, I cleaned out my inventory and supplies so I can get together baskets for this weekend. I found so many older living mark and outlet brochures that I want to use while I'm using my older brochure for tossing and fill. Very good. Very, very good. Fill time. Fill? I can't read the rest of it, but I will read it after. Good job, Natasha. Thank you. Baskets will double your earnings. Priscilla, gotta go to work. Thank you. Yes, go to work for now. Unless you're working for you or your Avon business. So that's what I wanted to share. Make sure that you are out there actively sharing the opportunity. Get your materials ready. I already gave you several tips. Then you have to just be consistent. I have representatives ask me, they ask me, how do I build a team? How do I build the business? And my question is, show me your schedule. What is your schedule for your business? How much time are you devoting to find people? How much time are you taking to find those who are looking for you? It's as simple as that. And internet is good if publicizing in the groups and publicizing your website and the Avon Social Media Center. You have to do a combination of everything. It's not just internet. In order to tab on the internet, you have to do many things. You also have to work hard. Ask those who are building an online business only, and they are working hard. So you have to know that it's hard work. Anywhere you put it, look at it. Either you go out and find people, find customers, find team members, or you sit countless hours in the computer writing blogs and educating yourself on social media, educating yourself on internet, on Google searches, how to get your name up in the feed. Eventually I will do that when I retire, when I have time to just sit down and not do much. But right now, my time is out in the field because that's what I like to do. Everybody has a different style of finding business, prospecting. And yes, everyone is capable of doing any of it. Anyone is capable of buying leads from the company if you have the funds. Anyone is capable of spending countless hours in front of a computer writing your blogs and building your online presence. Anybody can do that, but it has to be done. And anybody can go out in the field and spend time there looking for people, connecting with people, connecting with the ones that are looking for you. So I hope that this helps you. Share this training with your representatives. I share everything that I do. Certainly I have no secrets. I share everything because I know how tough it is when you're getting started. And if you can grab an idea that I do and put it into work, then by all means. I want to give you another thing before you go. Remember that RevFest, also the ones that are going on to RevFest, they're going to have access to the nutrition line, okay? Meaning that we are going to be the first ones to pilot this program, this nutritional health and wellness line. It's going to happen on RevFest. So you are already seeing me. I'm going to give you a tip, okay? That I'm sharing my shakes, my workouts. I'm sharing my juices, my recipes for juicing and all of that because I'm getting the following from the health and nutrition prospects out there who are going to be buying the health line when it comes out. So for those of you who want to get into the health and wellness, start promoting your health and wellness. That'll help you get healthy and well. And once it comes out, you're all set. You're, by example, maybe you lost a few pounds and you can do before and afters. I was joking yesterday. with I was at a meeting with one of my representatives, and I said, man, because she had a great meal for everybody on her team meeting, at her team meeting. And I said, man, this is so good. My diet just didn't work today. And then she told me, well, you know that we're waiting for the Avon health and wellness line, so so that we can show some before and after pictures. So don't start until it comes out. So I said, wow, I wonder why I haven't lost any weight. Just kidding. So be prepared, because it's gonna be something that's gonna increase your income by a lot, and it's another way to tap into another market. Okay, so get ready for the health and wellness. Let me see what else. And Chuck says, when your name doesn't yet carry influence, borrow somebody else's, like Milagros. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, and our story. My husband and I work this business together. So, I share everybody's story. I talked about everyone because maybe they can get influenced by by the mom who stays home with the kids, like Lydia, by the young girl who paid her student loans, like Georgiana, by us, husband and wife team, who build the business, together to create closure and happiness. And it's just, my husband and I, when we work together, we love it because we have a great time. We're with each other the whole day. We love each other. We kiss each other at the events, and it's just nice. So, and then we celebrate. We go out and party and have a good time, and it's good to work with your partner. So, so if you have a good partner, by all means, take him to work with you. And Natasha says her screen is frozen. Oh, okay. But thank you. You can listen to the replay. Thank you, everyone, for being here with me. I'm gonna do it in Spanish next. Let me recover for a few. Thinking that at 2:30, I'm gonna do it in Spanish at 2:30. So invite your friends in Spanish, and I will see you here at 2:30. Ask questions, because you guys need to ask questions. Okay? Thank you, and see you at 2:30 en español, Spanish. Subscribe to our channel, Avon Wings, and also in Spanish is TV Latino Avon Wings. It's a separate channel from in Spanish, all in Spanish. And I'm able to do live videos on my YouTube, Avon Wings. So, and I have been doing that also. So that's why I haven't been doing a lot of live here on YouTube, because I have to take care of my other social media too. So thank you so much for being here, and have an amazing and productive and blessed rest of the afternoon.